What's going on, everybody? Jack here from Half Chrome. Today is day 13 of the FPV challenge. So I'm going to stream some of me flying acro, and you can kind of gauge my progress. Now, I've been doing a ton of content or a ton of flying of this guy, the Mavic Air 2S. This flies a whole lot differently than some of my FPV quads. Actually, just the other day, I was able to, I got my Cinewhoop out and did some Cinewhooping indoors for a photo shoot. That was a lot of fun at a church. Haven't done that before. That's a whole different animal and definitely a challenge to fly indoors. And I also been working with this. This was the Emax Nano Hawk, and now it's the Emax Nano Tooth. But we got some issues here that I got to work out before you see this one on the channel. So let's go ahead and get into it. You guys can kind of gauge and see, how have I progressed? What do you think? And actually, I would love tips. So if you see my flying here and you have some suggestions for me, feel free to call them out. So I've been flying in liftoff, and I really do enjoy it using my Radiomaster here. And I pretty much, this Radiomaster is now just dedicated to flying in this sim. I've got two of them, right? So the other one flies my drones. This one flies the sim. So I'm doing this. Chris is doing this. My son Jackson is doing this. Let's see how I'm doing, right? So give me some tips, some tricks. If you guys, I'm doing a race here, which is, I think, a good way to kind of get the turns down. That's where my progress needs the most improvement, are these turns. My goal is to see these drones ahead of me as long as I can. I already lost them, right? And also I find it a challenge to just be able to navigate the course and actually kind of know where I'm supposed to go. I don't generally like to fly the same course for a couple of different reasons. One, I don't want to, I want variety, but the other is I don't want to just get good at flying a particular course. I want to get good at flying acro. Kind of got lost there. Didn't kill the drone. So maybe was that a good save or not? I don't know. But I find, see, like here, I thought I was going to have to turn left. What are all these? All those lights there. All right, lap 1, 50 seconds. All right, I'll take that. Any lap that I don't crash and burn, I consider a success. So what I like to do is I like to fly. I start off and I do some flying in a race where I kind of have to go where they tell me to go, because I was just flying freestyle. And you can kind of do what you want to do when you're flying freestyle, right? So I found it, when I had to do these turns, I was terrible. I was terrible at turns. Crash number 1. Crash number, almost, I wasn't alive. But anyway, I found that, I could do kind of what I wanted to when I was doing freestyle. And then when I had to follow this particular course, whatever it may be, right off the bat, bump. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't make these turns how I wanted. I had to learn the kind of the throttle management and the coordinated turns a little bit better. And I think that'll better suit me for freestyle, right? I don't have any ambitions of being a drone race pilot, although it is pretty freaking cool. I mean, yeah, if I could, I would, yeah, I'd do it full time, but I don't see, I'm not, I was never the best at video games, so it's probably not in my future, but, and I'm okay with that, right? My goal, 44 seconds, that was faster than the 50-second lap I did earlier. Not this time. Anyone know how to turtle? Do turtle mode? So this is liftoff, Oscar. I can't read the screen and talk. There's those drones. Keep them in my sight. This one's kind of fun. I like this course. Crash and burn. So yeah, Oscar, this is liftoff. And I find this to be the most realistic, I think, in terms of the physics. I like the graphics too. of the simulators that I've tried, right? So I've done Velocidrone. Ooh, too close to the ground there. I've done Velocidrone. I've done FPV liftoff, and I like this one better than the others, right? So if you want to learn how to fly a drone, a simulator is a great tool. It's been pretty darn chilly here the last couple of days and windy. So getting out and flying an actual FPV drone wasn't in the cards, but will be soon. So I'm pretty excited to get outside and do some of this. Maybe not quite like this in real life, but yeah, I do, flying FPV for you Mavic flyers. Look at that. That's where I'm supposed to go. It's such a different experience. Even, if they do make the version 2 goggles compatible. Ouch, there's that tree. I was so close to completing the lap. If they do make the goggles compatible, it's still a different experience because I'm flying acro, right? So I have the ability to go upside down. You can't do this with a Mavic, right? It just isn't something that you can do. You can do this, right? Just the slow cruising. But I want to roll. It's kind of a fun trick that is only accomplished, rolling in acro or manual mode. I like this kind of learning to roll. If you look at the screen, you can see my sticks. When you do a roll, I can just use the one stick. Or if I throw them both in there, kind of holds that horizon. That's kind of a neat thing that I kind of learned. It's a little split ass. Ooh, trees. Yeah, got it. So I do think I'm progressing. I shouldn't say I do think. I am for sure. Just under 13 days, I'm definitely getting better in my ability to control this quad. And I did fly. I have flown actual drones as well, not just simulator. But getting in a sim every day is certainly helpful, right? I find it helpful, and little things that, if you want to learn to fly better, just this simple movement of being able to, let's see, now I'm doing it. I'll decrease altitude now. Just being able to yaw around and hold the horizon level or moderately level is a challenge. And that's one of the best things that you can do, I think, in terms of learning how to fly, is just kind of being able to spin around. And then you got to learn how to turn, and then you can do some split ass action. So anyway, I just wanted to jump on real quick to show you how I've been progressing in 10 minutes a day. Join us. The Gadget Inspector is joining us. We'd love to have you do it as well. So just checking in real quick. So we got some other things coming up on the channel. Like I said, building the toothpick here. I've had a handful of drones come in from Amazon for whatever reason they want to send them to us. And I'm honest, right? So I don't know how many more Amazon drones we're going to be getting, but I got one more on the way, and I will give you my honest opinion about it, good, bad, and ugly, because that's what we do. If I'm telling you everything is great and fantastic, then we're kind of missing the boat. You got to be able to be objective, and that's the goal here. Anyway, let's get this out of there. So thanks for jumping in real quick. Just wanted to do a little bit of flying, showing, yes, making some progress. I'll have to check in on Chris, see how he's doing. He did some really cool flights. He's been in, he's back now, but he was down in Charlotte, North Carolina. Got to fly at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Don't worry, he got Lank approval and approval from a team. So that's some pretty cool stuff. So some of that will be coming on the channel as well. Anyway, thanks for checking in. Questions, comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you're looking for, you want to send us some video of you doing some acro. How is your progressing? You joining us? Shoot us at drones@halfchrome.com. And don't forget, we give away a drone to a Patreon subscriber. We're going to do that on Tuesday. So we got a live stream on Tuesday. We got Mikey from Philly Drone Life coming on. We're going to give away a drone to a Patreon there for sure. So, you know, come back. We'll hopefully we'll see you soon. Thanks for checking in. Thanks, Kevin.